What is up, everybody on YouTube? Thrift School over here coming at you with a what sold video on eBay and Amazon. And this video is to help you guys hopefully find these types of items. I'm going to show you some brands that sold. I'm going to show you some items that sold. And I'm going to tell you what I paid for it, where I found it, and things like that. And my dog just walked into the room. So let's close up that door and let's get started. So the first item we have here is an Oregon Trail for the Sony PS4. This is just a video game that I picked up. I sold it for $43.95. I can't remember exactly what I paid for this, but it is brand new sealed, as you can see. I mean, really guys, sealed video games, always look them up. I actually was out thrifting today and I found a brand new sealed GameCube game. They wanted $10 for it at a thrift store, and I would have been able to sell it for about $70. But guys, with these older games, collector's games, this is a complete edition. If you're selling something new, you really want to make sure the seal is completely intact. This game that I found at the thrift store had a little tear right in the corner, just a little bit, but that is enough to get it returned and it wouldn't be worth your time. So keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. Next we have a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. It's your own damn fault large shirt. So here's the shirt right there, pretty cool graphic on the back. And now you can see right here, instead of posting this as my main image, the front of the shirt, I decided to go with the back image because it shows the pattern better. Highly recommend doing it if the front of the shirt's kind of plain. Really show off that cool design. You can see I took a close-up of it, took a little picture of the Margaritaville on the front, the size. That's just how I take my photos. For $34.99, guys, I believe I paid anywhere between $3 and $5 for this, so I didn't pay too much. And it sold pretty fast. I mean, it sold within a week or two, maybe 3 weeks at most. I'm thinking it's around 2 weeks of me listing it, so very happy there. Next, guys, we all know the brand. We all know it's pretty good. It's Patagonia. You can see the logo right there. There's the logo on the back of the neck. Sold for $31.96 on sale. I was running a 20% off sale on my store. I wanted to get $40 for it. I actually included it in the sale. I'd only listed it for about a week before I ran the sale, and normally I don't run any of my new items on sale because I just listed them, and the price I wanted for it was $40. But I ended up getting $31.96 for it. It sold almost right away when it went on sale because it was underpriced. Now I only paid $5 for it, so I still made some good money. You can see that R right there on the sleeve. That stands for regulator, if you ever see that. Definitely helps the sale move a lot faster. So that's just a good brand, a cool little sleeve logo to look out for. Next, we have a cool KUHL men's plaid shirt. Now, I've never seen a cool, here's the logo right there, I've never seen this brand come without pearl snaps. So you want to keep an eye out for snap buttons, pearl snaps, metal snap buttons. They're almost every single one of these. Like I said, I've never seen one without one, so that's why I'm saying almost, because it's very possible there is. They're going to have the snap buttons, and they're going to be this really nice material. It's usually all polyester, but it just feels nice. You could tell when you're flipping through the racks that this shirt is worth money. Now, I paid $4 for this, and I sold it for $30. It wasn't listed for that long. It sold within a couple weeks, maybe a week and a half, for $30. So very happy about that sale. And the last item on eBay that we have is a brand that I see a lot of people pick up. I know Ronnie Hart picks this brand up. A few other people pick this brand up, and I have never had luck with it, and I feel lucky to have sold this. It took a while for it to sell, actually. It took a few months, and I sold it for $29.74. It's FootJoy, FJ. You'll see this logo on the back of the neck, and this is on the back side. This is just the logo that you'll see. You can see it was originally priced at $70 wherever it was being sold, brand new with tags. I listed it for $35. It sold on a 15% off sale for $29.74. It took a while to sell, guys. It really did. It had these cool pilgrims on the front. I thought it was an interesting shirt, especially brand new with tags. Why not? But it took so long. Now, there is something to look out for when it comes to FootJoy. You can see right up here on the collar, there's nothing. The collar is just plain gray. You want to find one that has like a Titleist logo right there, or an FJ logo right there on the collar. Those sell for good money. They could go for $50 and up pretty fast. But when they're plain like this, they have a much harder time to sell. Now let's move on over to Amazon, and I will show you guys the kind of stuff I sell over there. Alright, so the first item we have, guys, is a Golden Tee game. You could see I sold it for $142.99. Now we'll take a better look at the actual listing itself. It's Golden Tee Golf. It's a plug-and-play game. Now, a lot of plug-and-plays actually go for a pretty good amount of money. You could look them up by just typing in plug and play on Amazon, even on eBay, and you could just see that they go for good money. Now, this one was brand new sealed. You can see I sold it for about $12 more than the price right now. That's because I sold mine via Amazon Prime, so it went for more money than this guy's. And take a look at the used listings, guys. It's not going for that much. I mean, it's going for some money. If you found it for $1 or $2 at a thrift store, still, you know, you're looking at some good money. Now, I had to pay 15 bucks for this thing at my thrift store, which isn't that big of a deal. When I sold it for 143, it sold very fast. It hit the warehouse last week around Thursday, I believe, and today is Monday, June 4th. So it sold very fast for $143. I am extremely happy for that sale. Hopefully I do not get a return there. Next, we have My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. And sold it for $22.69. Here's a close-up of it. Guys, My Little Pony stuff sells extraordinarily well. See it right here. I also got this at that same thrift store. I believe I paid up on it. I paid like $5 for it. For something to only sell for, you know, $22, cost me $5. With the fees and everything, I mean, I still made a pretty good amount of money. So I am happy about it. I don't want to sound like I'm upset about it, but, you know, I'm always trying to find things that sell for more. But still, not bad. Now, the only issue and the only reason why I'm saying, oh, I kind of wish it sold for more, these kind of items take a little more prep work than that Golden Tee Golf game. That came in a box. I just stuck it in an Amazon box and shipped it off. This, you could see the toy is exposed. It is open. It has some hair right there. So I had to get a poly bag, put it on the put a poly bag over this. So it's just one extra step. It's really not that much work, to be completely honest. But you have to take into account you don't want this getting dirty or destroyed at Amazon's warehouse. So you want to keep care of your items, put poly bags on things that require them, and make sure they're not getting damaged in the warehouse. Next, we have a CD that sold for $13.93, which is pretty good for a CD. I believe I paid $1 for it, so hey, you can't go wrong with that. Sold for $14, really easy to ship off. You just throw it in the box and away it goes. CDs are extremely easy. You just got to check the back of them, make sure that they're not scratched up and destroyed. Most of the time, you know, if they're not scratched up, they're going to work fine, and you don't really need to test them. Some people test all their CDs, all their video games, all their records, everything like that. I personally don't see the point or the need to test them. If they look good, 99% of the time they are good. Now, I have had some issues where I get a return, but who knows if it's actually, you know, if it's actually what the buyer says. They could just be fishing for free money or free return, right? All right, next we have, and guys, I was very surprised about this Shining Stars elephant for $24.95. Here it is right here. I paid $1 for this thing, guys. $1 very, very recently. See, there's only one person selling it used for $10. I was the only person selling it new. I didn't know what to price it out. I checked Camel. This thing was only selling for about $10, $15, right? And so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna price it up. If it sells, it sells. And guys, it sold in less than a week for 25 bucks just for this little stuffed animal. It's not a big thing at all. I mean, it's about the size of a little bit bigger than a Beanie Baby. $25. Probably could have priced it at 35 or 40, but you know, maybe 25 was the right number to price it at. So I'm happy I got that sale. Keep an eye out for these Shining Stars series. It had a tag on it, and it has to do with space and astrology, and I think it came with a star in space, and you're supposed to find the star. It says comes with a secret code tag enabled to you to access the Shining Stars website. Not 100% sure what that is, but I am happy to get 25 bucks. So try and keep an eye out for that brand. They seem to sell pretty well. And the last item we have here is a chemistry textbook, and I hardly ever buy books. I hardly ever sell books, but you know, textbooks, school books, they go for some good money. You can actually see right here the cheapest one's $55 prime. Not sure why mine was priced so low comparatively, but you know, I'm still happy for the sale. I sold it for $40, $39.94. Maybe mine was in acceptable condition. I can't really recall. But still, $40 for a textbook that I could have not paid any more than $3 for. Maybe $5, honestly. Some thrift stores around me charge up on their textbooks, but they don't charge up on everything else. So it really depends on which thrift store I ended up buying it from. But still, $40 for a book that probably cost me between $1 and $5 at the most is good. I highly recommend whenever you're searching for these textbooks, see this publisher right here, Pearson, Pearson. Keep an eye out for that. There's a few other textbook publishers that are older than this that they don't really sell super well. Pearson is the big one right now. It's the one that almost all the modern textbooks are being published by. So keep an eye out for that, guys, and hopefully you will find a few of these laying around at your thrift store. I always seem to find them, so I'm sure you can at yours too. If you guys enjoyed this video and if you did learn something, let me know down below. If you have any questions also, let me know down below. I will try to answer all of them. I've been posting videos very frequently, so you can go back and watch all those. I do ride-along videos, what sold videos, all these crazy things, haul videos, so it is really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. This is Thrift School, signing out. See ya.